Got a question.
Old grandma.
I want to know how you guys feel about this. I saw a post on, social media.
Let's talk about our feeling.
What?
It was a post where the woman was proposing to the man.
And she was
She
pregnant.
was pregnant, right?
No, you ain't.
Why not, Josh?
I mean, everybody else
No, we are supposed to be loving.
Wait, that's your question. That was the question.
Yeah,
That's the
He said,
question.
why
How do you
not?
feel about it?
Nah,
I saw
like
the post.
men
It seems
supposed-
like it was more to the post that I didn't even see.
I
I feel like that's disrespectful for a woman because
For a woman?
yeah,
I mean, I see lesbians do it.
I mean that's that. That's a
I mean,
whole
it
different.
depends on which one of them the man.
No, I just feel like that's a man's job to like, take that. That's taking the responsibility.
Okay, I got a question.
You
Wait,
being like
let's
this,
answer
you
this.
being this woman's.
Are you okay with assertive women? I'm sorry. Are you okay with assertive women? Because I feel like that's what women coming up to. Women are being more assertive. They tired of waiting on niggas to propose to them. So they look, I'm being assertive. I'm letting you know, nigga, you getting married to me.
Right.
Yeah, no, I don't think that's gonna work.
They just expressing
I
their
don't think
feelings.
that's
That's
gonna
all.
work. I mean, I like a certain level of assertiveness, but it's a different level of like, okay, you trying to act like the man now. You trying to get into my role and what unique about me.
Okay, you're in a relationship, 2 years into it, right? She proposes to you.
No,
Damn, in
front of
your
family.
Wow.
no, that's
No.
I look at that as a sign of disrespect because like that is a sign of disrespect. You can't
Respectfully.
Yeah, I feel like women are to be loved and men are to be respected, and you're not respected.
That's Bible, man.
Yeah, it is. I read it.
Yeah.
And I look at it.
That's
That's like, man, I believe
that
it. That's why I
part.
say
Get that
stuff
from
like
Snoop
that.
Dogg, but-
Like, women are to be loved, men to be respected.
So we ain't meant to be
if you-
loved?
Huh?
I need love.
Okay.
I mean,
LL Cool J.
yeah,
LL Cool J, shout out.
I would say get into your word on that. Read deeper into it. Because that's a deep conversation. But
won't be that
me
deep.
personally, I just look at it like we're supposed to be the loving. We're supposed to be showing the love, like showing the women that how to be loved, how to be taken care of, how to be protected. And I feel like,
but you know what you just said. You said women ought to be loved, men ought to be respected. Now, if we go back into the days, women bow down to their men.
yeah,
So, is that not in a way showing a sign of respect?
what do you mean? Oh, you're saying if they
the woman
propose?
bow down to you and ask you to marry,
You just agree with them.
you just
No, I
agree
said-
with- you just said that.
I didn't know what you meant by bow down. I thought you meant like as in like
Well, not bow down, but yeah, bow
That's
down.
bowing. Yeah.
like,
That's bow, getting on your knees.
Yeah.
no, I thought you meant it in the sense of like
No,
being by the man's side,
no, bow down. Back in the day, women went and bowed at the man's feet. They went and they even kissed the ground they walked on. So if a woman was to come and to bow in a way, bow before you and ask you to marry, ask, can she be your wife? Isn't that a sign of respect?
Because she love you.
Because she's seen in you that you got the ability to protect her. You got the ability to provide for her. You got the ability. So she's seen a king in you. So isn't that some form of her showing respect by asking?
Right.
Could you be her king?
right, but the man is the head.
But that's okay.
The man is the head. The man is the leader.
We are
So
the head.
if a woman's taking initiative to, the conversation can be had,
Yeah.
but it's the man that has to lead. The family in the right direction, and I feel like that's an
hold on.
area that should be
That's
separated.
crazy.
But I mean, what hardcore backup do you have to that? How is that stepping over boundaries, though? How is that making him not feel like he's not in lead? Because he has the power to say yes or no.
Right.
He has the power. But I mean, you have to look at it in twofold. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, she think enough of me. Even if I don't think of myself, I'm ready to be a husband. I'm ready to provide. But she sees something in me to think that I can do all that she need at this moment to ask me to marry her. How is that disrespectful? How is it disrespectful to your manhood?
Me personally, I find it disrespectful because I feel like that is a conversation, and I feel like that is more of a man's role to take ownership. not ownership, but responsibility to take care of the woman. So if she's asking you to marry her, in a sense, to me, how I process that, that's a woman taking initiative. Like, I'm going to take care of you. Like I'm going, like I'm gonna.
How did you get to that? Because if
I mean, that's just
she
how I
didn't
process
say that. How? Only thing a marriage is doing is promising that you guys will be together. It's not promising no type of role or anything. How is she saying? Because I got it on my knees, I'm gonna take care of you? Absolutely not.
Right.
Because that's not what she said. She said, "Let me marry you." Now if she going to let me marry you, let me take care of you, let me protect. Then yeah, but if she asks you to marry it, how is that taking away your role?
Because I feel personally the man is the leader of the house.
That works for you.
So you can't lead the house if she asks you a question.
No, but we have a conversation. That's where the conversation starts.
But she still asks you. She didn't say marry me. She asked you.
No.
So she gave you the ability.
She's asking you with intention, though. Like she already has her answer.
So if she asked you to go shopping, she got her answer already. I hope you say yeah. So does that mean she's taking away from your manhood?
Well, if she purchases a ring and she comes to you and say, "Hey, I want to marry you," that means she's really expecting you to say
she
yes.
Can't give you gifts.
When we're together, like together. No, when you asking somebody to marry them, that's a partnership for life. So that's just not like a random everyday thing.
We've seen people get turned down after being proposed to before. We've seen people when they propose to people say no in the middle of proposals.
But are you okay? So you in a relationship for 2 years, your woman proposed to you.
I mean, if we've discussed this at some point, because 9 times out of 10. If before you propose to somebody, I feel like y'all have had that discussion at some point.
But y'all didn't have a discussion.
I feel like I can marry you. I feel like I can marry you.
And I also believe in courting a woman.
But you had the conversation of her proposing to you.
Now that part,
that's a different thing.
I mean, but if we talked about getting married and she felt like I was taking too long to get to it, I feel like if I would feel some type of way depending on how she did it. Now, if it's just me and her. And she be like, I want to marry you. She get down on one knee and it's just me and her. Cool. But if she trying to do this in front of my family and they looking at me like, so we see who wear the pants in the relationship. Like, nah, first of all, you get up, give me the ring.
Gonna go in.
Like, nah, fam. Like, don't record. Don't put this on Instagram. Just go ahead and don't put this on Instagram. We gonna do this. We gonna do this alone.
I mean, it's a lot of sexist views in this.
Yeah, I'm right with you, Ron.
Yeah, how you feel about that, Ron?
I personally feel like that's the man.
But Ron, how you feel about that? Why do you feel it's sexist men in this room?
Because
not me, ladies.
Wait, what did you say? He said, what is it?
That's a lot of sexist men.
I don't care. If you want to propose, go let her. I'm just saying, don't do it in front of my people. Because they gonna be like, oh, so you the bitch.
Eventually they gonna ask you,
I guess
how did you marry her? How did you propose to her?
No bitch.
Eventually they gonna ask you, though, how did you propose to her? What you gonna say?
Wait.
I'm a lie. Shit, fuck yeah.
So to my point,
like, what her ring at?
And to my point, that's why I said it's a lot of sexist men in this room.
Wow.
Why does it matter if she approach you or not? I mean,
you know what? You're right, Ron. They gonna be like, she proposed. Well, how y'all get? Like, who proposed?
She proposed,
and I was man enough to accept. I ain't no bitch.
You got a reality check.
I ain't no bitch.
You ain't been to this point, and you changed your mind.
Right.
Good job, Ron.
Okay.
Malcolm X in the room.
At the end of the day,
Let Ron get his point out.
I'm get his point out because you done changed your life.
Okay, did y'all want me to
honestly, dude, it's okay for women to take that step. And she ain't asking her what opinion. She asked for your hand in marriage. Man.
Right.
It's that simple. You can't, like, I was listening to Josh's argument earlier. Like, you can't jump that far. Oh, well, you want this role now? She's not asking you to become a woman.
She loves you.
She's asking you to be her man for life. That's it.
That's it.
Right.
You
still gonna be the husband. She gonna
that
be the
is
wife.
A whole
Right.
other level of commitment.
You was taking too long to get this shit.
What?
And she loved you that much that she was like, "Look, I want to marry you right now." Not to say you don't want to have, you not gonna have a ring or you don't plan on marrying her. She's like, "I want to marry you that bad. I'm gonna do this shit myself."
Right.
So it's not like you. It's
That's
not
respect.
It's like, man, she
wants
wants you.
Disrespect.
She wants you that bad.
Now, I don't know
bro.
if I want them doing it, but I won't see no disrespect.
Still got it.
Yeah, bro, she wants you that bad, man.
Like, damn.
I personally
I'll
feel
take it
like
as a
it's just
compliment.
Hell yeah.
it's
Hey, that's gonna be the
one.
best that night.
Like, you want me that bad?
Damn, you saw it.
Okay, so okay, so you gonna stick out your finger and let her put the ring on your finger?
Go ahead.
She gonna put the ring. Put the ring in my hand. I'll do that.
Go ahead.
All right,
But then, what I might do, go ahead.
So, all right. So, along those same lines, if you had a son and your son was in college, I mean, in high school, about to graduate,
oh, Lord.
Right.
and a girl asks him out to prom,
Oh,
would you expect your son to say yes or
Nigga,
no?
that's player as hell.
hell yeah.
Nah, that's
Nigga in
different.
front of everybody
That
in
is
school.
Would I expect him to?
Hell yeah.
Yes. Would you expect your son to say
Yeah.
yes?
Yeah.
Just quick answers. Let's start with
Yeah.
just
No,
yes or no.
I don't. I think
Yes.
that's a lot
yes.
different.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Olin said yes.
It depends on who it is. I don't because I'm just not accepting anybody.
Yeah, that's like a
But
girl
I'm
just
saying,
asking
if
you.
No,
If-
I
if-
say your son.
If
This is
he
your
like
son.
her and if they like each other, yeah.
And she
Yeah.
asked him out.
Yeah.
Go to prom.
Y'all do
Okay,
that-
so yeah.
Yeah.
I say it's okay. How about
Yes.
Nigga,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
player-
yeah.
that's
Because you
player
know
as
they do
hell.
have something called the turnabout dance.
Let's shot.
you? Okay, so is it?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's
So it's okay for her
point.
to ask him out on prom.
Yeah, I'm
You
saying
ain't
that's
the
totally
prom.
different.
I mean, because the
That's
man,
a one night. That's like
Right,
asking the girl,
right,
you
but
want to
the
have a
man's
one
a-
night stand?
but the man's supposed to ask, ain't it?
No, it's not. Yeah, I don't think that's a bad comparison.
You think so? I mean, I really don't.
You be on your little
I just think
John.
that's a one-time thing.
Prom you're gonna always remember.
You have all these goddamn pictures.
Yeah,
You gotta try to
Yeah,
get
but
the
you went on more than
limousine.
one prom.
No, you went to a lot of them. You did.
I mean,
You did too.
No, I didn't.
Don't put that on me,
Not
Ricky
as good as
Bobby.
you, nigga.
Defensive is it?
I had to pull this out.
went
I'm
to
talking
one.
about
No,
the
you did.
banquets and shit.
But
Yeah,
but
not
prom, you'll always. I'm sure everybody in here remembers at least one prom.
Yeah.
I only went to one, but yeah.
So
I
you would
remember-
want a girl to decide that for your son, the prom night.
No, I mean, when you get into a relationship, that's
They're in a
just
relationship.
So what?
that's
So
just
what if they
different.
was in a relationship and she asked him?
Well, that's
know what I
obviously
mean?
Yeah,
gonna
I mean, they're gonna go to prom together if they're in a
But she
relationship.
do a big thing at the school.
Right.
That's
Right.
true.
The whole hallway filled.
I would
with-
say hell yes.
he-
I'm gonna go to prom with you.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
He a top
This is
basketball
beautiful.
player. They put basketballs all down
different
the
'cause it's not a
hallway.
commitment.
Rick,
Like,
go
it's-
with proms with Shantae.
it's different because it's not a life commitment. It's just everyday life.
Hey, go for it, son. Go
Hell
for it.
yeah.
Yeah,
Let's play
what's wrong with that?
Hey,
That ain't no
your
life commitment.
homies better recorded it. Too.
Facts.
Like, nigga, what you do to her? Like,
You ain't got to
man,
take
know,
responsibility.
So
for
how
it.
is that okay for a kid to do that in that situation? But when you get older, a woman couldn't still pay those same respects. But prom is a big deal. A wedding is a big deal. Those are like some of the most pivotal points in a person's life that they're going to remember forever.
Right, but the difference is one's not a lifetime commitment and one
I
is.
get you.
One isn't.
Okay. So you're saying like,
get
what, like what's the difference though? She's still asking.
One's not a life commitment and one is.
Okay, you said that like 10 times.
That's
Well, I'm talking about her speaking, her opening her mouth and asking your son. So is that not your problem with the marriage? Like
didn't I
she's
just answer
asking.
that twice?
No, you're not understanding me, sir. Try again.
Okay.
All right. So listen, she is asking the man. Is that your problem? I'm gonna leave it
For
right.
marriage.
No, is for a woman to ask a man something very serious. I don't care if it's picking up a tab at dinner or something like that. She's like, I got it. Like inserting herself in that way, or for that matter, asking him to do something. Is that your problem that a woman asks a man to do it?
No, not that's the part of the decision making process. The only thing I make that separation with is lifetime commitment.
Okay.
I look at marriage as a lifetime commitment.
So if she say, I'm gonna buy you a car or something like that, it's okay.
That's 7 years at most.
Okay.
You know,
She said, I'm gonna buy you a house. That's 60 years.
I can live 80.
Well, she can die before you.
This is to. I look at marriage as to to death do us part.
That was a
you
good
know?
one. That was a
Land
good
of
one.
belief.
That was a good one.
So this relationship will be 70 months, you say. Okay, cool. So where do I sign for this? How much do I pay monthly? What's the ARP?
What if relationship came with, I guess,
Well, at least.
a car note?
That'd be just as many
After
niggas
seven,
single as it is now.
You're a Chevy
years,
Camaro.
After 7